Started? Sure, thank you. Okay, so now let's define motion. Motion is actually a continuous change of position from certain reference point, reference frame. So motion is continuous change of position. Let's take from certain reference frame. Let's take this particle A and reference frame R, and this particle is moving in the direction of B, but each point this particle is displacing maybe A1, A2, A3, A4. Let's take this one. At A1 it has displaced distance 1, let's take as distance 1. At A2 it has displaced distance 1 plus distance 2 at this point. Finally, the particle reaches at position B. So, in the process of translating from point A to point B, this object has changed the position continuously. We call this motion. So, motion is actually nothing but it is a continuous change of position, which is very important. So, to define motion, we need to have a reference. Reference frame is actually very important in defining motion. So everything is in a continuous motion, but some of the objects are in stationary motion. For example, the particles in maybe electrons in a metal, they are in a fixed, vibrating in a fixed position. They are not translating from where they are. We can't say they're in motion. But electrons which are moving in a conductor from point A to point B can be, say, in motion. We can take it because it's translating from point A to point B. Anything which is in a stationary position cannot be defined as in a state of motion. So, motion is classified. There are actually types of motion. The first one is called rectilinear motion.
Rectilinear.
So, recti means something straight or something linear is actually there is no information in the past. So rectilinear motion is a motion on a straight line. Can you give me an example of rectilinear motion?
What you're doing right now,
On a straight line? Okay, that's nice. Any other?
sometimes a train. Sometimes a train.
A train, it's always actually rectilinear. You can say it's rectilinear motion.
But it has curves.
Yeah, but we can avoid the curves.
Yeah.
And motion of a train in a straight line can be taken as rectilinear motion. What else? There are so many.
Cylinders.
Huh?
Cylinders. Let's say this is a cylinder and it goes this way. It goes in a straight line.
Okay.
What?
That's also,
Curves.
it should be straight line actually. There are so many examples you can give. Motion of a train. What else? Baroque. Can you tell me as an example of rectilinear motion? Could you please stop and put the water on the table and pay your attention? Okay, so maybe, yes.
It says rotary motion.
Uh,
Rotary motion.
question was, we are dealing with rectilinear motion, and I'm taking as an example of rectilinear motion. In a motion of a train is one example. What else?
Could you like something on a ramp?
Okay.
Something on a ramp.
On a ramp? Okay. What is on a ramp?
Maybe a car?
A car moving on a road is a rectilinear motion. It's very simple.
The car. A car is the road industry
Yeah, listen, you're right. But you can take a portion of a path of a car. If it is in a straight line, you can take it rectilinear motion. But the entire path of a car may not be rectilinear motion because the car may undergo curvilinear motion or something. So you can take a car in a straight line, a train, a car, and something dropping actually can be taken as something dropped from a certain height can be taken as rectilinear motion because the particle follows a straight line. That's why. Yes.
How about when you drop a paper? Paper. Oh, paper.
No, it's not paper as an example because if you listen, if I drop this paper, it follows this kind of path. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's not rectilinear motion, but if I drop this one, when you touch, then it has actually a straight path. I call it rectilinear motion. So when we say rectilinear motion, the path should be straight. Yes.
Okay, let's say you drop something, and after you drop it, what if it rolls? Like scissors? So you drop something, like you say you drop something and it goes on a straight path. Yeah, but after you drop it, what if it rolls with it?
When it rolls, then it's straight line. See, it's
Oh, yeah.
okay. So when we say rectilinear motion, is a motion along a straight line. When something is dropping, straight line. A train is moving in its rail straight line. A car moving a straight line. Actually, it doesn't include the roundabout or the curved path. It's another type of motion. So this is the first one. The second one is called curvilinear. Curvilinear motion. As the name suggests, what is curvilinear motion? It's common sense. A new hand, please. Pay your attention. It's yourself. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is just a straight line.
Yeah.
So the second one is not to give us an example, a quick curve. So it curves